With our current weather conditions, it takes a real expert to create landscape that'll thrive. Riedel's Garden Center has the staff with the expertise who know all about the requirements for plants, lawns, and landscapes that'll stand up to our changing weather conditions. With 25 years of hands-on experience, owner Darren Riedel will customize a landscape design and irrigation system to meet your expectations and our climate. It is recommended to protect your lawn using Fertilome products, available at Riedel's Garden Center, an authorized dealer. Call or stop by Riedel's Garden Center today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Laura Wilson. Thank you for joining us today for Green and Growing. Today I would like to talk about container gardening. Anything I talk about today, you can go to the Ellis County Master Gardeners Facebook page or website to find more information, links, tips and tricks, things like that. So here I'm going to use a medium-sized pot to show what you can do with annuals and with flowers. And so if you have this space and you kind of want the variety of textures and colors and heights, you can follow the guidelines of using thrillers, fillers, and spillers. So that means having a tall plant for drama, having spillers that add height, and then you fill in the rest with your medium-sized fillers. So I just have here kind of a variety of plants that we can use. So some annual grasses, this is going to be my thriller. So these get 2 to 3 feet high, so it's going to add that drama and that height to the pot. I have some colorful annuals here as well, and these are going to be my my fillers. And so these get maybe 10 to 12 inches high, so we're going to be a nice medium between the height of the pot and the thriller in the middle. And then I have some spillers. So this is just some alyssum, and it's beautifully fragrant. It'll attract butterflies and bees, but then it also will flow over the edge of the pot as it grows. And so that way you get kind of multiple dimensions. You get to add a variety of plants with colors and textures that really bring it all together. So this is an example of flowers, but we can also container garden with vegetables, with fruits, and with herbs. So I have some examples here of some vegetables that I'm growing in different types and different sizes of containers. So I have a larger container here that's I'm using as a raised bed garden. So I have some lettuces in it. I have some spinach. I've actually recently planted some carrots. So be able to plant and harvest and replant all through the summer. I also have some tomatoes in pots that I'm using rather than in the ground, as well as mint. Mint is a fantastic herb that is great in foods as well as beverages, but is an aggressively invasive plant. So growing it in containers is always a great idea. The one thing to really, or there are a couple of things to remember when you're container gardening, and is that you want to keep plants that have similar needs for light and water together. So you want all your plants to be on the same watering schedule, and then you want to either have your container being for full sun, for part sun, or for shade, with plants with the same tolerances. And then the other key thing to remember is that pots and containers will dry out faster than the ground will. So you may have to water them a little bit more, so keep that in mind as you plan your watering schedule around your yard. But otherwise, these are great if you don't have the space to plant full gardens, if you don't have the time to take care of big beds, maybe you don't have, maybe you have back problems or joint problems that prevent a lot of bending over. You can do this seated. You can get large pots where you don't have to bend over as much. So the versatility is really great, and it's a great way to add either some edibles or as well as color and texture to your gardens. Again, remember, you can visit the Ellis County Master Gardeners website to get any sort of additional information that you may need. And thanks for joining us today.
With our current weather conditions, it takes a real expert to create landscape that'll thrive. Riedel's Garden Center has the staff with the expertise who know all about the requirements for plants, lawns, and landscapes that'll stand up to our changing weather conditions. With 25 years of hands-on experience, owner Darren Riedel will customize a landscape design and irrigation system to meet your expectations and our climate. It is recommended to protect your lawn using Fertilome products, available at Riedel's Garden Center, an authorized dealer. Call or stop by Riedel's Garden Center today.